By now, almost everyone has heard of Lifehacks, but have you heard of Gamehacks? No, it's not hacking, it's something completely different. Just like a life hack, a game hack is something that's not well known, but can totally improve your gaming experience. That is why we've assembled this list of 10 gaming hacks every gamer should know. Before we begin, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all of our awesome videos and click that bell to become part of our notification squad. Number 10. PS Vita as a PS4 controller. This gaming hack is more of a standard feature than an actual hack, but there are a lot of people who don't know about using the PS Vita as an alternative to the PS4 DualShock controller. If you're in a sticky situation and need to play with a friend but you don't feel like dropping $60 on a new controller, just bring your PS Vita and use it as a second controller. Now I know most people watching are saying, most people who own a PS Vita also have a PS4, so why would I bring my Vita if I can just bring my controller? While that may be true, the PS Vita does have access to remote play, so you can play while the TV is being used by someone else, or if you simply want to play the game in a different room. As you can see, it's still a very useful feature. All you have to do is enable remote play on the PS4 and sign in as a guest. Remote play works for pretty much every game on PS4. It can be a little hard to get used to using the back touchpad as L2 and R2, but after a few hours, it becomes second nature. Once you do that, you have a second controller for free. Well, actually, $250. Number 9. Controller as a flash drive. This gaming hack requires a bit more outside-the-box thinking. In fact, it's actually more of a physical hack. It's possible to open up a controller and attach a flash drive to it to store games. Talk about convenient! With this flash drive controller, you can bring it with you on the go to your friend's house and plug it into their computer or laptop to play all the games you've stored in your controller. That sounds absolutely incredible, but it requires a lot of skill and focus. Unless you're extremely knowledgeable in the realm of computers, it would be wise not to attempt this at all. If you're ready for a challenge and coincidentally have an old controller lying around, I guess it wouldn't hurt to try. If you're a computer hacking genius and a master solderer, you can do this for your PlayStation and Xbox as well. There are plenty of forums and websites with step-by-step instructions on how to install a flash drive onto your controller. Let's just say it's a little bit complicated. It involves opening up your controller, procuring and desoldering a USB hub, hollowing out the controller handles, and placing the flash drive and USB hub in those handles before closing everything up again. Do it at your own risk. Hey guys, we're very excited to announce the Premium Network. The Premium gets you early access to videos from The Richest, Screen Rant, The Taco, The Sportster, The Things, and many other great channels. Literally thousands of videos in one place with ad-free browsing. Check out the Premium by clicking this link. Sign up for free and start binge-watching videos from your favorite channels. Number 8. Wired internet is better than Wi-Fi. This may seem like an absolute no-brainer for hardcore gamers, but this may have gone unknown for more casual gamers. Your console can have a wired internet connection using an Ethernet cable. Wi-Fi may be the simpler way to connect your console to the internet, but it most certainly is not the best way. A wired connection is proven to improve your ping and reduce lag. Now you won't get angry at every single guy who beats you in Call of Duty and then blame it on lag. Who are we kidding? Of course you'll still blame it on lag. That being said, some of us are unable to give our consoles a wired connection due to the fact that our router is not wireless and may be in a different room than our console. That sucks, but it's not like a Wi-Fi connection is terrible, it's just second best in a battle between the two. If you're serious about gaming, you should definitely go wired over wireless. It'll give you an advantage over those who have not wired their internet, so why not? It's really surprising to see how many gamers do not have wired internet connections, but hopefully things will change if you're watching this video. Number 7. Game mode on your TV. If you're playing on a high-definition TV, which you must be playing if you own a PS4, Xbox One, or Nintendo Switch, you may or may not be surprised to know that there's a game mode on your TV. Game mode is a screen setting feature on most modern TVs, which is set to remove input lag and remove the visual lag between the game and the screen. It's something very simple, but it could give you a slight advantage over other players. If you're a pixel-perfect type of gamer, game mode can help you get headshots in first-person shooters like Call of Duty and Battlefield, so it's quite the useful feature. Game mode is definitely worth checking out and tweaking to achieve the best visuals on your TV screen for your game. The best way to achieve the ideal gaming settings for your TV is to simply Google the serial number of your TV and add gaming settings. There are probably hundreds of other people on forums who've tried the same thing, and you can figure it out from there. If you spend $1,000 on a TV, you might as well make sure its settings are perfect for your game console. Number 6. Buying games on the go. It turns out that you can be an absolute baller and buy your games on the go. You may be a pretty busy person with 3 jobs, a spouse, 18 kids, the whole 9 yards. So it's no surprise that you want your games to be ready to play when you come home. Luckily, with the latest generation of consoles and almost everything nowadays, you can spend money like it don't mean nothing. Both the PSN app and Xbox Smart Glass allow you to purchase games straight from the app. To make things even sweeter than they already are, you can even link your PSN or Xbox Live account on the app to your console, so the app will wake up your system and download games while you're dealing with your overly chaotic life. You may have to lose one of your 3 jobs to get some time to play the new game, but it's a decision that we have to make sometimes in this wild world. Buying games on the go is easily the best way to maximize your playing time. Instead of driving to GameStop, purchasing a game, coming home, and then waiting for the download to complete, you can just play the game the second you get home. Convenience is key. Number 5. Emulators can be used to play older games. If you own a PC, Mac, or even a decent Android phone, you can download and use an emulator. Emulators are a way to play some older games from older consoles like the Super Nintendo, PlayStation 1, and Nintendo 64. It's important to know that downloading emulators and their games, known as ROMs, are technically illegal. Here at TheGamer, we are not condoning or endorsing the use of emulators in any way, shape, or form. We are simply talking about it because they're out there and people all around the world use emulators, whether they disclose it or not. For playing classic games on the Super Nintendo, ZSNES is the most popular emulator. For PlayStation 1, you have EPSXE, and for PlayStation 2, you have PCSX2. Nintendo 64 players like to use Project 64, and if you own an Android phone, RetroArch is a great app with access to multiple emulators for almost every system. Emulators have their use. They're a good way to access classic games you may never have had the chance to play or simply want to play again. It's important to know that people did develop these games though, even if it was back in the 80s. They may still need to feed their families. Number 4. Play PS4 remotely from your PC or Mac. By now, we all know the PlayStation Vita can play the PS4 remotely as a second controller, but what about your PC or Mac? Well, your PC or Mac cannot be used as a second controller, but it most certainly can be used for remote play with your PS4. You would be surprised at how many gamers do not know about this feature. Many of us knew about the PS Vita because it was one of Sony's main selling points for the handheld console. But the Remote Play app for PC and Mac flew under the radar, most likely because it was not announced at an event like E3. To play games on your Mac and PC, simply download the app, turn on your PS4, and plug your DualShock 4 controller into the computer with the USB cable. You'll be prompted to press the Options button to continue, and there you go. You're now playing your PS4 on your computer. This is much better than playing on the PS Vita because the screen is larger and you still get to use the DualShock 4 controller. It might not be nearly as portable as using the Vita, but it's so much better on the eyes. Number 3. Eye protection. When playing video games, your eyes are your most important tools. Without your eyes, it would be pretty much impossible to play video games, so it's incredibly important to protect them as best as we can. Why do we need to protect our eyes? Well, it turns out that computer screens and TV screens emit blue light, which can cause eye strain and permanent eye damage in the long run. Hell, even the sun emits blue light to some level. Some people swear by Gunnar Optics to protect their eyes from gaming, while others don't. Gunnar Optics is a company which produces eyewear to help reduce blue light through an amber lens, as well as other products. There's also a free PC and Mac program called Flux that people use to reduce blue light. It's a free program which adjusts your computer screen's brightness and color settings depending on the time of day to maximize protection of your eyes. Even iPhones and some Android phones have built-in features like Flux to protect your eyes. If you find yourself sitting in front of a computer or TV screen all day playing games or doing computer stuff, then you should definitely protect your eyes. Number 2. Use a banana holder as a headset stand. Remember when we said game hacks are kind of like life hacks? Well, this one is more of a life hack than a game hack, but still involves gaming in some capacity, so we'll call it a gaming hack. For those of you who own a nice desk with plenty of space to game on your PC and a high-end headset, this is the gaming hack for you. Are you always struggling with finding a place for your headset? Do you constantly misplace your headset even though it's a pretty big device and almost impossible to misplace? Then we have the solution for you. Use a banana holder. It's normal if you have no idea what a banana holder is because they're seldom used in most houses. A banana holder is, well, exactly that. It's used to hold bananas so they can ripen properly and not turn all brown and ugly like they sometimes do. What they don't tell you when you buy one is that they're the perfect headset stands. Just place your headset on the hook and voila! You got an awesome spot to put your headset conveniently located on your desk. It's simple, it's stylistic, it's the future of modern PC gaming desk design. Number 1. Xbox Live Gold members Skype calling. This may be surprising to see at number 1, but once we explain it to you, you'll be totally convinced it was the right choice. Xbox Live Gold was pretty much a requirement for any online Xbox gamer before and became more of a necessity with the release of the Xbox One since a membership is needed to stream Netflix and record gameplay. It's not all bad though, because Xbox Live Gold members who own an Xbox One are given 100 free minutes of voice calling on Skype. Microsoft is essentially giving players a free trial of the program they brought back in 2011. To be honest, this does not seem very useful since Skype-to-Skype calling is free, but it allows you to make phone calls to anywhere in the world for free as long as you do not exceed 100 minutes. This is where the fun begins. Since Xbox Connect now has voice commands, you can simply make a contact on Skype, name it after your favorite local food joint, and insert the place's phone number. Then, whenever you're in a good mood for some food while gaming, you can simply say, "Xbox, call Domino's," and boom! You can order a pizza and it'll be at your front door in 30 minutes or less. You can thank us later. Well, there you have it. We hope you learned about some interesting gaming hacks that you can implement in your home. Let us know about any gaming hacks we might have missed in the comments section below. Also, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button to keep up to date with our awesome playlist. Thanks for watching!